Right.
You know, I mean, just I was in disbelief. First of all, I had to deal with me
Yeah,
in disbelief first before I can deliver the news to the audience. You know, like how I'm gonna do this. How am I gonna put my feelings aside for the moment that I need to really be a journalist. You know, and report it and do it accurately, but yet deliver it in such a way as to not, just alarm folks.
Yeah, because it really, at the time when I heard the news, we were like, my man Marcus and all of us, and I think Teddy Riley called Dave Hollister, and
Wow.
Dave texted me, and Glenn Jones was texting me, and everybody was like, oh, Mike just had a heart attack. And Larry Dotson, we were all in the studio, and Jay Blackfoot came in, and he said, man, they say he's gone.
Yeah.
And no, we didn't believe it. We kept calling people and trying to really
was
find out, because nobody wanted to believe that it had happened. You know. And it was a tragic loss, but at the same time, it made you happy to see how he impacted so many people's lives.
Right. Yeah. And sometimes, like they say, you never know how much you miss a person until they're gone. You know, Michael was just that type of person. You know, the reason why I think it hit so hard, because no one expected Michael to be gone. You know, anybody. Right. You know, Michael, you expect Mike to be around forever.
No doubt, man.
You know, and then what made it even so shocking, I think, because we knew that he was gearing up for this London series of events, these London concerts, so many 50 shows. You know, everybody was excited, pumped up.
Man, 800,000 tickets sold in 5 hours.
Exactly.
Can you imagine that?
Yes, and there's so much more, I think, to this story that's going to unfold about, this tragic death. You know, don't really want to take it there right now, but I'm sure there are other developments about all this the sudden death and all of this going on. Obviously, he may not have been in good health, but we just never really knew what he was going through.
Right.
But I think Reverend Jesse Jackson said it best when he said now he really has an opportunity to rest. Right. He's at peace with not so much pressure on him. He's a man who, from a young boy, from 6, 7, 8 years old, always in the public spotlight, and just never, not a whole lot of privacy, not a chance to really.
And we probably couldn't take. Well, look, Stan. Now let me ask you. And with you playing music and being a person at one point in time, a musical director or programmer at your station or whatever, what advice can you give some of the younger artists, the guys that are trying? Because now, like back when we were coming along trying to be musicians, everybody couldn't make records. We didn't have that opportunity. But these kids got so much technology and so much gear now. Everybody's trying to make records and want to get their records played. What kind of advice can you give them as a person that hears and understands what radio wants?
A young person trying to get their music played, or just trying to get in the business, or
just in the game, period. Because now it all comes together.
Well, if they got that information about the business, they need to do the research, and most of them probably have. I'm gonna tell you, the key thing is building relationships with different people. If you want to be on the air, you need to try to find somebody who's doing that. Build a relationship with that person. If you want to be a DJ, go to some of the clubs where the person that you enjoy listening to, or who you know is doing the craft, get in there with them. Pass your card to them. If you want to get your record played on radio, you need to build a relationship with the program director. If you don't do anything but a phone call, leave a message on the voicemail. Be persistent. Don't harass. You can be persistent, but not harassing. And just maybe send a card, a Christmas card, any kind of something to say that you're going out of the way to say thank you or whatever, to get that person's attention.
Right. Do everybody like I done you to get you to do this interview. Keep running up to you.
Buy me a Coca-Cola or something. Come on over here. Yeah. You do what it takes. It's about building relationships, and the more you do that, the better off you be in this game. It's a tough business. It's even tougher now, like you said, with all the technology and everything's going on. It's different from back in the day where you could just basically have a record out in the trunk, save music out of the trunk, whatever. And then it used to be back in the day, if you generate enough interest in the street, radio would eventually play your song. So that you had a plus there. But now, with all the deregulation going on with the radio stations owning so many different, with one owner owning so many radio stations, it's kind of difficult now to get your music played.
Corporate game.
Yeah, absolutely. And that makes you work even harder. But success usually comes to those who are too busy to look for it. Which means if you're staying busy, you're building relationships, sooner or later it's going to come to you when you least expect it.
Well, look, obviously Michael was one of your musical influences.
You love some Mike.
So who are some of your favorites?
Oh, okay, well, of course, Michael Jackson. My favorite, really, One of my favorites. I like. I don't know if you're familiar with Michael Franks. He's like a smooth jazz kind of guy.
No doubt.
Michael Frank. You don't hear a lot. He didn't get a lot of airplay, but those who appreciate his music kind of reminds you, reminiscent of an Al Jarreau kind of a guy. He's real smooth. I would listen to any CD he's got. I've got something, at home that I always like to relax and listen to. But I mean, so many artists come. We have some interesting artists now. Right now probably I'm listening to Will Downing's new CD. It's something special. Well, it's called Classic. Is the name of the CD. But Will Downing is an incredible, extra talented musician.
Still perform with the shoes off.
Yeah. No doubt.
Yeah,
he's a talented musician. I like Will Downing, so I like his music. Obviously Earth, Wind & Fire is one of my favorite groups. I like. That would probably be my top. Steve, Earth, Wind & Fire, Michael Jackson, Michael Franks, and of course Prince.
Hey, how can we leave him out?
Yeah.
Second only to Mike.
Sir. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So that would probably be those are my top 5 or 6 picks musically. But I mean, that covers a lot of different genres. But like you say, it's all about the music.
Hey man, it's about the music. Well look, we're gonna let you get out of here, man. I know you got to dismiss class.
Yeah.
So you get back at.
It's about time to ring that bell.
I just sit and talk to you all night, man.
Yeah.
Well, look, thank you for being here with us.
Keep up the great work on your show, man.
Hey, we're doing it, man. Thanks to my boy Marcus B. Walters.
Marcus,
directed, no doubt.
Yeah.
We trying to get it done, man. We talking about the music. You heard it, music fans from the bell ringer. Stan Bell, my man.
Yes, sir. Serving you well. Danny. Class dismissed.